All right, Redline Radio is now joined by Tracy McGrady, Hall of Famer, One's Basketball League, creator, founder. What do you like to go by there? Creator sounds.
Whatever, man.
Founder, doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Which one has more panache? I feel like founder is like, whew, he's a founder.
Yeah.
They like build a statue, you put your name on the wall someday.
Founder, it sounds like I could just put my foot on a rock and just flex.
Yeah.
Yeah, founder.
Yeah.
So you're in Chicago. This is a Chicago sports podcast. Obviously, two great stories, I guess, with Chicago. I know you've told now 97, the Pippen trade, and the 2000 recruiting trip, I guess we should say. Which was a crazier moment for you, when you heard that you were going to be traded for Scottie Pippen, or when that time when you landed in Chicago and you had Oprah talking to you and a bunch of crazy stuff?
By far, the Scottie Pippen trade.
Yeah.
That one, to me, it just didn't make sense. You're talking about an 18-year-old kid that's unfamiliar with the NBA game. You're winning championships at the moment still with the Bulls, and you're thinking about trading a top 50 guy for a rookie. Like, to me, it's like, why would you put that type of pressure on this rookie coming in out of high school? Yeah. Let me go ahead and do these 3 years in Toronto, and then we can talk about it.
Your study abroad.
Yeah.
Stash me in Canada.
Yeah. So, but I want to know about that 2000. Like, how was Krause and how close were you to coming? Because I read an article this morning, like an old Chicago Tribune archive. All signs point to Tracy McGrady coming to Chicago was the headline.
It wasn't close.
Wasn't close.
That kills 10-year-old me.
Yeah. Oprah has no pull. Benny the Bull, no pull.
Well, here's the deal, right? So I grew up in Central Florida.
Yeah.
Magic came in 88, 89, something like that, right? I'm middle school kid. We got an NBA team. I love the NBA, and I became attached to the Magic. As I get to high school, I played AU basketball in the summer, and I used to drive by the arena all the time. And I used to tell my mom, one day I was going to be playing there. Fast forward about 3-4 years, I get my opportunity. But I'm playing for Toronto, playing in that arena. Mm-hmm. 3 more years later, I get to put on a Magic uniform. I'm going home.
Yeah. And that's, you can't hate
I'm going home.
No. I mean,
was there Bulls allure at all at that time though, or was Magic aside? Obviously, that's home.
I'm going home.
Yeah. But
I'm going home.
Nothing.
That's why. Think about it. I mean, I left a family member in Toronto who was really freaking good.
Yeah.
Vince Carter, right? Mm-hmm. To go home. You can't compete. You couldn't. No one could have competed with that.
Yeah.
Right. Pat Riley laid it out for me. Ride jet skis over from Alonzo Mourning's house over to Pat Riley's crib. Pulls out the ring. You know what he does. No one could compete with me going home.
Was there a banana boat or no?
I don't do banana boats.
You don't do banana boats? No.
So
I'm not that
team.
comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm not that comfortable in the water.
Yeah. Speaking of Toronto, is that Toronto Raptors with the Velociraptor on it? Is that the best jersey of all time?
The purple one.
Yeah.
With the dinosaur.
Yeah, with the dinosaur.
That and the blue pinstripe Magic. Jersey. Yeah.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Did you ever petition them to bring it back, the penny jerseys?
Yeah. Those two are the greatest jerseys.
Yeah.
Do you ever just rock one anymore? I mean, that's...
No.
No? That's such like a festival jersey, I feel.
Look at his colors
that's
on his shirt.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, he's got those Magic colors.
But on that note too, I mean, I might be biased because I loved your shoes. I think your shoes are the second best behind obviously Jordan's.
Really?
I do.
That's high praise.
It really
I salute you.
Yeah. Even though I broke my ankle in the blue metallic ones.
You're not even supposed to say that after you just
I'm
gave
sorry.
the greatest compliment of all time.
The yips
and then you come back and say, I broke my ankle. How does that make me feel? Huh?
I don't know.
How? I went from here to damn, like quick.
I should have brought them. I still have, the blue metallic ones.
Yeah.
Those are so sweet.
He can't shoot a basketball anymore.
I
He's
got
had
the
the
yips
yips.
now. Yeah.
He's had the yips for like 25 years.
Don't wear those anymore. Put on another pair where you actually played well and didn't twist your ankle or break it.
I'm so mad I didn't bring them. Next time you guys come to Chicago, I'm gonna bring them, put them on, and then we could touch a basketball like Space Jam, and I could get the yips.
Yes. That'd be
You
awesome.
get the power.
Yes.
That'd be awesome.
You're down for that?
I am down for that one.
That's huge.
That's great.
That's really
That's
great.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Then
I
you
can't
could go,
believe you didn't bring him.
I'm
though.
Then
so
you can
mad.
grab the mic and talk about your experience.
Okay. All right. We're doing that. So you're gonna come back here, right?
We have to. Chicago's
Yeah.
we have to. It's
Yeah. It's one of the
amazing
meccas,
place.
right?
Yeah.
It's one of the main spots. Did you like the white ones or the black ones better? The T-Mac 2s?
It didn't matter to me.
No?
I don't care about color.
No.
I just feel with me.
What
Yeah.
kind of do they allow you to have any kind of creative input on the design of the shoes, or were
They
you just
did,
like, I'll
but
sign my name?
I'm a non-creative guy when it
Okay.
comes to shoes.
Oh, really?
I have no creativity. Like none, zero. So I trusted my designer to do some dope stuff.
Okay.
And they just lined it up, and you're like, yeah, those look good.
Yeah.
Did you even send it back? Be honest.
Of course.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I made a couple changes after seeing a sample. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you never twisted your ankle in them? So this was an Eddie problem, not a shoe problem.
No.
Yeah.
You know what happened? My rookie or second year, I think, I twisted my ankle so bad, like it was a high ankle sprain. From that point on, like when I recovered from that, I twisted my ankle. I was fine. It was the craziest thing.
Yeah,
It was the craziest thing. Like if I was to twist my ankle, I could walk it off, and I'm good to go. It never kept me out for like multiple games.
Just used to it.
Stretch those ligaments permanently.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Probably. So one's basketball. It's a one-on-one league. I think there's something about Kobe guarding you. There's a story out there how he always had a hard time with you. I've seen that before. What do you was that like did you pour it extra on against Kobe?
No. It was just it was a different focus, right? It was just a different focus when I played against Kobe. But I didn't pour any extra on. No, it was just it's a chess match, right? Because two guys that are highly skilled, high basketball IQ, and just trying to figure each other out. Like, and it was, all right, what counter move I'm gonna use next, because I know he's probably sitting on something, so I got to go the opposite direction. It was one of those matches.
Who was the guy that gave you the most trouble one-on-one? I'm trying to think of guys like Bruce Bowen, Doug Christie from that time. Is there a guy that you think back like, God,
Look at
I
that
can't believe I
face.
have to face this guy tonight?
Look at his face.
Nobody?
As a defender,
Yeah, like when someone's
yeah.
checking you, like nobody.
There's no one you looked a little less forward to playing.
that's different.
Yeah.
That's different.
Okay.
Like the question you posed.
Yeah, was
like,
there like, oh, I know I'm in for a tough 40 minutes tonight?
I mean, not as someone defending me,
Okay.
but playing against Kobe as the guy. Like, damn. Let me get my sleep. What time is it? Oh, it's 10 o'clock. All right, let me get some rest. I got to go to bed, get my rest tonight, because I know I'm in for a longer. But for someone to actually be checking me, and I'm like, man, I got a long night. Hell
No?
no.
Nothing like
This
that?
is what I do. I'm
Yeah.
I'm an offensive player. Like, no, this is what I do.
I think I looked up your career high per game is 32 in an era when nobody was scoring.
You're right.
If you could play now,
Oh, come on, man.
how much are you getting now? How much are you getting now in today's league?
Let me see. I averaged 32 in an era, some games like 75, 78, 80 points. I shot average 5, maybe 6 threes then when I averaged 32. So let's double that in today's game.
Yeah.
So now you're at 50 points a game.
So give me about 8 to 10 free throws a game. I would say 36 to 40.
Okay. And then do you wish that you played in an era where you were, I know you kind of went with it with Grant Hill a little bit, but this super team era. So if you were going to surround yourself with guys from today's game, like if you could cherry pick, who would you look at in the NBA today and be like, I would love to play with that guy?
Well, to answer your question in a different way and then answer your question.
Okay.
We almost created
You
a
almost
super
invented
team,
it.
right?
You almost invented
with
it. Yeah.
Grant Hill and Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
Sign Grant Hill. There's rumors out we didn't sign Tim Duncan because Doc Rivers didn't allow the spouses to travel on road games, and that was a deal breaker for TD. Which once I heard that, I was furious. Like, I hope this is not real, because there's no way in hell that you didn't allow spouses to fly on planes, and we could have had Tim Duncan.
Yeah, you make new rules for
like
that
you
guy.
have to make new rules for him.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you ever get that confirmed?
No, I haven't had a conversation with Doc. It's out there. But once I need to have that conversation with Doc. But so going back to your question, in today's game, I mean, it's quite simple for me. You just give me Steph.
Yeah.
Right. Give me Steph.
Nice stretch 4.
And give me KD.
Yeah.
It's just, you know.
And you're winning 75 games a year.
It's quite simple.
Yeah. Been a pretty good team.
Yeah,
Pretty good team.
Yeah.
So who was that guy though that you looked a little less forward to playing?
A little less forward.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're like to take Beverly's comments. There was guys who go to bed early for, and then there's guys, you know, you're having wine the night before. Who's a guy that you're like, I need to be on my shit?
That was Kobe.
Kobe.
Yeah,
That was Kobe.
Yeah.
Like, he's just tenacious, just an assassin. You know, I knew for 48 minutes like it was hell.
yeah.
Did he get chirpy with you on the floor?
No, never.
No. Okay.
No.
Because who is that guy? He played for he went super viral. And just talking about Kobe, he had a big game guarding Kobe. And Kobe comes up to the start of the fourth, like pats him on the ass.
Oh, that was Iman Shumpert.
Yeah, Iman Shumpert. So
Yeah.
a guy from here. So he nothing like that. Where just too much respect back and forth.
Yeah,
thing?
yeah. It was too much respect. I mean, you talking about 2 killers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
What was at that time? You were one of the best. That was when it was like 03, right? When you averaged the 30 points a game. Right before that 04 Olympics, that was a disaster. What was like some of the motivation or the reasoning for not opting into that group that went to Athens and lost?
I think I don't recall, but I think it was a lot of travel advisories. That was going on. I know it was something had to do with it wasn't safe in the beginning.
Okay.
Right. And I just opted out. I don't quite remember everything that was going on, but I just opted out because there was a travel advisory and just some other safety protocols that was going on. And then
you were not the only one.
Right.
A lot of guys opted out. When you watch that or when you think back, do you think, oh man, it would have been cool to have a gold medal if we would have won if I was on it? It's just not don't care.
I never even thought about it.
Okay.
No?
Okay. Clearly don't remember. Yeah.
Never thought about it.
No, I never thought like.
Till now, yeah. It's like I did? I opted out?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. Well, just a few more. We know you got to get on your way. We got to talk about the baseball thing. Playing with Roger Clemens. What was that like?
So, baseball is my first love, guys. I started baseball at the age of 5, and I played all the way up to my junior year in high school. And the only reason I didn't pursue baseball is because when I transferred from my high school in Florida to North Carolina, we didn't have a baseball team. It was just strictly basketball. So from that point on, when I stopped, I always wanted to play baseball, right? Even in my first few years in the league, I was trying to figure out, man, how can I get into a minor league camp or something? But I could never figure it out, never happened. When I retired from the game of basketball, I knew we had a independent league right up the street from my house in Sugar Land. And I know Roger Clemens played for them, I think a game or two or something like that. And I was like, damn, maybe I can go out there and give it a shot. So I went and talked to the team, went and tried out. They gave me a spot on the team, and I played like 75 games up until the All-Star break. Pitched in the All-Star game.
Wow. Oh my
recorded me a strikeout, and that was it. It was baseball, bro. I don't know how. There's no way I probably could have played 15 years of baseball.
No.
Just grind.
It's a grind, man.
So you don't-
Every single day. And to have kids, I didn't see my kids.
Yeah.
I don't know how the hell they do it. Right? Like, if you don't take your kids to school, which I didn't, my wife, because I'm a sleeper. So my wife takes the kids to school. By the time my kids get home from school, I'm at the park.
Yeah.
So I don't see them. So I was like, nah, I can't keep doing this.
Yeah.
So,
Too much?
Yeah, it was too much.
How are you and Vince now?
We're good.
You're good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We always been good.
Have you?
There's
What
no,
do you mean
no
now?
bitterness.
When you do research and everything,
Yeah.
there's always like, oh, there was a
No,
strife. He left there. He didn't want to
no,
play second
no,
fiddle in
it's-
Toronto.
You know how media can play a
Yeah.
part in that. No, man, Vince will always
family
be
reunions are
Yeah.
good?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. So you mentioned your kids. You mentioned that they were kind of the inspiration for this.
OBO, yeah.
They just can't do
Yeah.
3-hour games.
No.
Okay. So have you shown them the 35-second clip? Have
Oh,
they
yeah,
seen
they know
that?
about-
Yeah.
yeah.
13 points in 35
yeah,
seconds.
Are they impressed?
They are.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
are. They won't tell me that.
Yeah.
Right. But, you know, it gives, I think when their friends bring it up, gives them a sense of, you know, happiness. And, you know, that's my dad.
And then tell us a little bit more about the league. Who are the players that are in this league? Where do you find them, source them, all that?
So every city we go to, we have 32 players, and some come through my IG. We vet all the players, and some comes through, you know, there's a lot of pro-am leagues, a lot of underground one-on-one leagues. So we know all these people out here with
Okay.
these leagues. We just contact, get the right guys that we want, and who wants to be on this platform, who's not afraid to play one-on-one basketball. And because you got to be tough to play this, right?
Oh,
You got to be really tough. You don't have a 7-footer behind you to help once somebody gets past you, right?
Yeah.
So there can be some embarrassing moments for you, and it's like, what I do how do I come back from that? You know, if somebody crosses me up and I fall, and that was just point one, and we got 6 more points to go.
Yeah.
So I just felt like there's a lot of untapped talent out here that needs to be on this type of platform. And I think if I create the model for one-on-one basketball to where it's entertaining to watch, because I know I've watched, you know, some guys do one-on-one before on TV or on social media, and I didn't like it.
Okay.
I just didn't like the format. I didn't like how it was structured. But if I create this model to where it's entertaining for even me to watch and then the non-basketball people to watch, then I know I have something. I got my answer the first week in Houston. My wife was entertained. My kids and their friends were entertained. Just the fans that were in attendance loved it. And I was like, okay, all right, it's first week. Maybe y'all just telling me that because y'all don't want to, you know, make me feel a certain way.
Yeah.
We go to Atlanta. I get the same type of buzz. So I was like, okay, now we're on to something, right? So I just think it's a cool concept, man.
Yeah.
Just to really showcase one's individual skill, right? The array of skills. It's hard to do that in a 5-on-5 setting.
Yeah.
Right. And I think it gives guys opportunity to be themselves. Right. You don't have a role to play. You are
Yeah.
the role,
guy,
right?
yeah.
You are the guy,
Yep.
right? So it's really on you on how you want to execute and how you want to, you know, portray yourself
Yep.
in this league.
And
To
you
be-
can get exposed.
and
too.
you could get exposure.
Yeah.
So our Houston winner have already gotten calls from like the TBT to be invited.
really?
Yeah. So this is the type of opportunity you will get out of this,
Yeah.
right?
Who was it? Glenn Rice Jr. won the last one?
He won the Atlanta one.
Okay.
Now, this is another guy in Houston. But yeah, it's all about opportunity, man. And where I am today was just really based off of someone giving me an opportunity. I go back to my junior year. Like I told you earlier, I was the best player in my area. But on a national scene, no one knew who the hell I was. A guy that was affiliated with Adidas comes down from Ocala, Florida. I don't know where he saw me play, how he got in contact with me. He came to my school, my high school, and gave me this opportunity to have the invite to Adidas camp. My life changed, right? Someone gave me that opportunity. Why me?
Yeah.
Right? Because it was other guys before me in my neighborhood that was extremely talented, but didn't get that shot, that
showcase.
opportunity, right? And didn't get that showcase. It was me. So I want to give that back to the guys because I know it's a lot of guys out here like that.
Yeah. That's cool, man. And how could social media? I know it's not streaming yet, but what's the?
Yeah, so obohoops.com
Okay.
is where you could get all our information on the league, you know, the players, next city we're going to. When we're in Vegas for the championship, winner's going to win $250,000. So each guy from each – so there's going to be a guy that leaves Chicago. Whoever that number one guy is, he'll win $10,000. That's in each city. The number one guy will win $10,000. The top 3 guys will get the automatic bid to Vegas for the championship. And then once we go through season 1, we'll go back into our data and rank our top 50 guys, and they'll be a part of OBL. And then,
we'll stream it on BarstoolSports.com for season 2, and
why not?
we're off to the races.
Why not? We'll be back at it doing it again.
I challenged Lance over there to a game today. He's 6'5".
Please, we need all these cameras to
Bring him out. Bring him out.
Yeah.
You have a hoop out there for us? I think we're gonna make it happen.
That's awesome. Sorry, last two. Should Doc Rivers stay with the Sixers?
Yeah.
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 You think so?
Yeah.
And then forgot my second. Oh, are you tired of the baggy pants pictures being sent to you?
The what?
The baggy pants picture.
From the
Yes, he is. He's tired of that question.
It doesn't bother me.
Okay.
it's whatever. It's all right.
Yeah, because the reason being is I was I knew I had to do NBA TV. Right? Over my career, if you guys probably don't know, but there are a lot of tailors out there, people that make suits, want you as a client. So they'll give you a free suit. Right?
Yeah.
So it was just one of those times. I just grabbed the suit out of I got thousands of suits. I just grabbed the suit, got on the flight, went to Atlanta. I put on the suit. Like, damn, this is too big.
Like shoot me from the waist up only today.
Damn.
They gave me Barry Melrose's suit.
I hope I don't have to stand up in this episode. And lo and behold, they had me standing up, and that.
The rest is history.
But it doesn't bother. It doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Awesome. Well, Tracy, thanks. OBLHoops.com.
Yeah. OBLHoops.com. Go check us out. Follow us. We're coming to a city near you.
Awesome. Thanks, Tracy.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
Yep.